MotoTraveler USA.
How much does a motorcycle road trip cost?
Good question, Lewis. Our motorcycle road trip to Big Bend, 5-day road trip. I've got the numbers right here. Here's a breakdown on the screen. It cost us $772.55. Were you surprised by those numbers?
Yeah, I was actually expecting it to be more expensive.
Really?
Because
Okay.
we're out for a whole week.
Yeah, we're out for a whole week. I guess if you think about it, that's for 2 people. So split that in half, and what's that? A little over 250.
386.
All right, thanks for the calculator. All right, yeah, so $386 a piece. Now let's go through the numbers real quick. We spent on food. We spent $279.60. So if you break that down for 2 people, that's $28 per person per day. To me, that doesn't sound that bad.
That's one of the main costs. The main cost is food, gas, and the hotel.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and name off all the cost and then what it was first, from most expensive to least expensive. Food, $279.60. Gas was $157.55. Hotel, so on the way back, we did stay in a hotel one night. That was $171.40. Park camping, $90. Park entry, $50. And then tolls in Houston, we spent $24. So food, I mean, $28 per day, that's not too bad per person.
2 people.
For 2, yeah, so we each of us spent $28.
I'm actually surprised it was that expensive because I felt like I was running on empty.
Well, that's the thing, and what made the number come out a little more expensive was because there were a few occasions where we ate at a restaurant. I think the main one was the chili pepper on the way back when we left the park in Terlingua, the chili pepper. When we got to Ozona, we ate at that restaurant next to the hotel for dinner,
Yeah.
and then we had breakfast at that restaurant. So if you're eating at a restaurant, it's going to drive your food cost up significantly. If we would have gone the cheap route, now we were...
No, I don't think we could have made that any cheaper. It was bad.
We were feeling really weak.
I was sitting there cold eating like Fritos and cheese one night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. So
No.
we were feeling weak, and Cliff Bars, we had tons of Cliff Bars. That helped bring the cost down, but are there areas that you could shave off on your food costs? Yes, absolutely. But I mean, how much can you really, deal with? It depends on you personally as well. I mean, if you're feeling weak, you're going to have to, I guess, find some better food somewhere, something substantial. On the gas, it is what it is. I mean,
yes, there's no
2
better.
people, we drove over 1,500 miles, right?
Yeah.
$157.55. So there's really no change in that.
That's actually pretty cheap considering it was 2 vehicles.
Yeah, 2 vehicles
over
from
1,500.
Houston, Texas to Big Bend
And back.
Yeah, not too bad.
1,500 miles.
Not too bad.
I guess we could have cut it down even more on the gas if we 2-upped.
That would have been miserable. No, that would have been miserable.
That would've
Yeah,
been
I could.
bad.
On our motorcycles, you would not want to 2-up to Big Bend and back. That would be ridiculous. If you had a Gold Wing, right, or a Road Glide, Street Glide, something like that, not so bad. But not on a Fat Bob, and especially not on an Iron 883. Even though you could do it, it just would be. If you're uncomfortable with one person, you're going to be extremely uncomfortable with 2. Especially your passenger is going to be uncomfortable,
Yeah.
I think. Hotel. So, yeah. All right. So, instead of $772, we could have, $600. It would have been $600.
Yeah,
A little
600.
over if we would have stayed in a park instead of a hotel. We could have shaved off $170 right there if we would have avoided the hotel. We did that. We don't always do that when we go out camping, but sometimes if we go on a long camping trip, the last day we'll try to be more comfortable before we kind of helps get you back into the swing of things a little bit. Yeah, getting that good day of rest before you have to go back home and then start working or go back to school. But yeah, so that honestly, I don't know if we did it over again.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
stay
know.
at a hotel. No.
I would have maybe looked for a campsite.
Because
for us.
that was like, that was 100, what was it, like 120 miles between the first stop and then the camp and the hotel. Remember?
Yeah.
And I was running on the gas light.
That's right, yeah, from Fort Stockton. But we had traveled for many hours that day. But yeah, from Fort Stockton to Ozona.
I was so mad.
Yeah,
mad.
Lewis
'cause
was
you're
mad.
like, let's take frequent breaks. And then we went 120 miles without stopping.
Yeah, without a break.
Oh
Lewis
my
had to go to
gosh.
the bathroom. He was cold. He hurt really bad because the seat's really uncomfortable after you've been riding for hours. But we made it. Yeah, so he was. So yeah, I guess it was worth it. Anyway, an area that you can cut costs. Don't stay in hotels.
You could just not stay in a park either.
You cannot stay in a park either. So let's get to that. Camping, $90. Big Bend, to camp within Big Bend, it's about $14 just for your basic camping. However, it was full, so we stayed in a private campground outside of Big Bend. It was $20 per night. Seminole Canyon Park is, for a primitive campsite, it's $10 per night, and so not too bad. So we had $90 total, yeah. And you can watch videos on YouTube, people, how to camp for free. But anyway, that's really that's not too bad to me. I would just find a camp and park instead of risking staying on somebody's private land or, on the side of the road or something like that. That might be a little sketch, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I guess it depends. It depends. If you feel like you're safe, I guess go for it. But if it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. All right, now entry fee. We spent $50 on entry fee. Big Bend for motorcycles, when we went through, it was $20 for 7 days for motorcycles, $20 each. And then the entry fee for Seminole Canyon Park was only $5 per person. However, I just checked the website, and as of June 2018, it looks like it's gone up. I believe it said $25 entry for motorcycles now. But it probably still gives you 7 days. So that's pretty good. And tolls in Houston, if you want to get anywhere quick, you're probably gonna take tolls. You have to pay some tolls to get there. So $24 in tolls. So there you go. There you have it. 5 days, 2 people, $772.55. Maybe our next long trip that we do, I can tell you, we're probably gonna go to Tennessee for a week, sometime this year. Lewis's senior year, the plan is after he graduates, we're gonna go on a month-long trip, and maybe that'll give us a little more time to take maybe one of those weeks and see exactly how cheap we can make it, right? Maybe. Yeah. So there you have it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this information is useful to everybody. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Share. Be sure to subscribe. Also, let us know any comments that you have below and ways, maybe some tips that some of you guys out there may have to make it cheaper for people. All right. See you in the next episode.
Stop.
All right. That's my trademark now.